Hello everybody and welcome back to Rebellious Menstruation and another cloth pad review. This time it is on an Adelaide maker by the name of Erin Sweet Sew. She's another maker who uses corduroy as a backer, very similar to Go With Your Flow. So I don't know if this is like an Australian thing or not, but who knows. So yes, as I said, Adelaide, and which is currently on fire, but you know, so is the rest of the country. It's not good. So let's go over these. This is a 7-inch cotton lycra topped skeleton. It is organic bamboo fleece, cotton flannel fleece and PUL core with hand dyed corduroy on the back. This one here is organic bamboo velour, hand dyed topped. It is obviously flared at the front, so it's either a front beater or black beater depending on how you wear it. Again, hand dyed organic bamboo velour. Both of these have ribbons in them, and I forget what the ribbons mean. I should have written that down, but I didn't. So there's that one. This one's 8-inch. This one here is a these are both 9 inches and cotton knit topped. They all actually have the same cores, which is organic bamboo fleece, cotton fleece, flannel and PUL. These are corduroy backed. This here is also hand dyed. You would have seen this one here a lot. This one here is from this is cotton topped. It is 11 inches. It is obviously Winnie the Pooh. Eeyore's actually one of my favourite characters. I got it from Eeyore. I haven't actually found another Eeyore pad, and so this is kind of the first one that I really stumbled across, so I grabbed it. And corduroy backed. Corduroy is my favourite backer. If you have trouble with your pad slipping around, grab a corduroy backed pads, which Go With Your Flow was on Facebook. This one is on Etsy and Facebook and Instagram, so you can go find her. Also from her I have this mini wet bag, which is PUL and cotton outer, and these two little pad wrappers, which is Doctor Who and Wonder Woman, which is cotton outer and obviously PUL lined. Okay, so these are really cute. I do actually wear this one a little bit. It's probably still about 1 inch short, but the print is really cute. It's actually kind of well placed. This one here can be quite hot in summer, but is actually quite good in winter, and is actually quite cute. This one here, Adventure Time, of course, because and this corduroy, this vibrant pink corduroy, is just such an amazing colour. It's a really bright. I actually like Erin Sweet Sew. She's actually quite a good maker. Not all of it's held up though. So this one here had, no, actually I think this one here had this fall off. Has had some of their, actually both of these. So this one here, as you can see, has had, and this one here has had this outer one fall off. So this outer cam snap was the one that held the ribbon on this pad, and they've both broken in very similar ways, as you can tell from this. So I need to get these two repaired. I just need somebody obviously with a cam snap. Nothing else is wrong with the stitching here. The stitching is held up. They haven't faded. I have no idea why there is like a spider web on here. sometimes you can see the turn stitching like with this one. But yeah, so it is kind of disappointing. There's nothing else actually wrong with these pads particularly, except, you know, this one had the can snap go completely, and these two have actually, you know, obviously both broken too. And it was unfortunate because both of these are quite comfortable to wear. They're both quite cute. As you can see, they're both in exactly the same style. Maybe it was just a dodgy set of cam snaps that day that caused this to happen. This one here, you can see that the stitching on the corner snap or on the turn circle is starting to come apart a bit. The corduroy is starting to get a little bit, so it might have just been in cut a bit too much. I don't know. I'm not going to stop wearing it because look how cute this pad is. It is just so adorable. It picks up a lot of, if I'm soaking them, it picks up quite a bit of other blood from other pads. So it looks like it's always going to stain and then it doesn't. But yeah, this one is just beautiful, as you can tell. And I wear it quite frequently if you've been watching my What I Wore this month videos. And once I get the cam snaps replaced on these two, I will also definitely be wearing it as well. This one is, I probably won't be wearing until April or May next year when winter hits, because otherwise it gets a little bit too hot and sweaty. I don't use these two pad wrappers a lot. They will possibly end up in a de-stash. It's nothing, again, it's nothing about these are quite well made, but as you can tell, the other ones that I usually use, which were made by Gypsy Heart Store, have a cam snap on them here and are about this big. So they're a bit bigger. Like this one here would not fit into this pad wrapper, so it kind of makes it a bit, and this bit here, as you can tell, goes right up to the top. So it can be, if you have a larger pad, if you have this in there, you know, it's actually not a problem, because a small one fits. But I usually don't take pad wrappers with my liners, so it's in there and then you have to flip it back around. So I'm not a big fan just of the style of pad wrapper. I was a big fan of the prints though, which is why they are still in my collection, is because these prints are actually quite adorable. I am an 11 fan for all of you Whovians out there. I am an 11 and an Amy fan. I was not a fan of Clara or 12, but we'll continue on. This one here, the first time I think I used it, and then obviously it probably just got dirty and I threw it in the wash. The stitching down the bottom came down. I don't think the stitching anywhere else, it doesn't look particularly bad. I think what had happened here is there just wasn't enough fabric down the bottom, and it must have just been like sewn just to get this type of bag. It is strawberry shortcake and is quite cute, and it also kind of feels like this the PUL on the inside was a little bit big. It seems a little bit big, so I think what may have happened is that the internal PUL was cut out, and then there wasn't enough strawberry shortcake fabric to actually make the bag, and so that's why it came apart, because there just wasn't enough. And that is my really terrible stitching. Once I get to somebody with a sewing machine, I will unpick it and get them to kind of sew it in a lot better than I just did there. But it functions as, you know, it functions anyway. And this is her cute little tag that is put on the side. So that is the Erin Sweet Sew collection. Again, another, I can't recommend corduroy as a backer enough. And this is just a constant delight, which other paddocks will understand that it has that cute little Winnie the Pooh there, and it is just such a cute pad. It is 11 inches and just is kind of really good for a heavy day, and I usually tend to use it on a heavy day. These actually too are pretty good, and I will definitely start to use them once I get the cam snaps fixed. Again, I will link to my review from last year. I'll also link it for you guys the review playlist, so you guys can go have a look at the other playlists that are in that area. And also the subscribe button should be up on your screen, so please hit it to get more videos that are upcoming, and enjoy your morning, evening, depending on where you are in the day. And thanks for watching, and I of course will catch up with you all in the next video. Bye everyone.